under ambitious. I'm using ambitious as an example. It's just an example. I'm not saying this is what happens. Can you pay people salaries to create music and I own all the music and I earn all the royalties?
Recently, a song surfaced into my ear and I fell so much in love with the song. This is now. This is just now, 3 weeks ago. Dope song. I did not do nothing on the song. It's not my song. It's a song that landed in my ear because they sent me a WhatsApp voice note, like on a WhatsApp.
Audio file.
And then I listened to the song, then I listened to the song, and then I listened to the song, and then I listened to the song. And then I'm like, can you please, and the person that sent it to me, it's not them that made it, but they're affiliated with the kids, I'll say the kids for lack of a better word, that made the song. I'm like, ngiyayifuna.
Sure.
Ngifuna ukuyirelease, ngifuna ukuba uDJ Sbu.
Sure.
Right? But before I said that, I said, can you guys send me files? I'd love to rework on it. There's some things that I think I can even make it a better song.
Sure.
But when I saw Guti, that did not surface. I could feel Guti, there was resistance from the people who made the song. I don't know. The person who sent the song to me did not make me meet the people that made it. Sure. They sort of played, I don't know, middleman. Yeah. That person owns a label. I mean, I think this person always gets songs. It's not like it's just that one song. They always do. But for some reason, they thought of me on that song and they sent to me. So they were not interested for me to work on the song. Then I felt, okay, mhlambe the people who created the song, they don't want any remixes. They don't want it done, touched or anything. But then I thought, mhlambe bazothi uSbu uyizwile yancanywa le number. He'd like to work on the song more. And when I felt some sort of resistance, and then I was like, okay, ilobe linjalo ke. I will not rework the song. Ilobe linjalo. Sure. I love the song. So you can participate in that song without having done nothing to it. But nasesixoxa sesikhuluma is we are interested to give you the song, but we want to own the master. You did not do nothing to the song. And I agree, I did not do nothing to the song, but I'm interested in it. And with my role in this is a dope song. As to tell you the truth, they actually even released it. You know, but obviously they're still up and coming. The kids are not known. Sure. I believe this song can be a bigger song. I think it can be a dope song. And I believe I can help them make this song a hit.
Yeah.
It's a big song. That's what I think. Right? And I'm like, but I'm gonna come in with my expertise, my money, my name. I'm gonna throw all the resources that I have to make sure that it becomes a hit song.
Sure.
Konamanja, you guys have just uploaded it, 2 weeks ago on the digital platforms. It's not like there must be noise now, but because it's a dope song, it'll still be dope anyway. There's millions of songs that are released daily, but pelele moyeni. With me even having done nothing to the song, but if I throw my resources and I want the song to be mine and blah, 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 and then the guys, let's say they agree.
Sure.
I can negotiate, which is what I'm doing, Konamanja, to say, okay, maybe let's say the guys say to me, they are agreeing, but they want to own the master.
Yeah.
And my pushback is, as much as I did not do nothing to the song, once I attach my name to the song and I use my resources to push the song, it's going to make a difference. It's going to make it a successful song.
Yeah.
So I would like to propose to co-own the master together, all of us.
This is separate from royalties.
This is separate from royalties.
Okay.
This is separate. This is just the ownership of the master.
Sure.
And on the split sheets, Vela, you'll agree with, okay, maybe let's also own it all equally. There's two people who participated in the song. It's the vocalist and it's the beat maker who then doubles up as a producer as well. Let's say the producer and a vocalist. Sure. Two of them made the song. It's a dope song. Sbu wants to participate. He did not do nothing on the song. He proposes, he'll throw his resources and it'll be a DJ Sbu and Banbani song. Sure. But the guys say, no, we want to own the master. He can come on board and be a part of the song, but we don't want to give away master ownership.
Which means you'll enjoy some of the royalties.
Yeah.
But you won't own the song.
Yeah, but I'm saying to the guys, but let's co-own it together, everything equal. Let's co-own the master equally. Let's also co-own everything, split sheets, everything equally, right? Sure. And that's a conversation. Let me park that aside. There's a reason why I'm saying all of that.
Yeah.
Berry Gordy ran Motown. That's what Motown was. Motown was a machine. He created Motown after General Motors, where Ford and what are the other brands, Gonje? Grand Central Motors, the brands that are there. About GMC, all of those brands.
The American car brand.
The car brand, from Detroit. He was inspired by the Ford Motor Company or the General Motors Company. He studied and understood their value chain and how they make this company work. There's a manufacturing plant where this drink is manufactured. There's people that work there. But before it goes into a can, there's ingredients that get put together. They come to the lab, they get tested. The people that work at the lab, and then from there, it's going to go into a can. These cans are controlled by these machines. And when it comes out of here, it has to be packaged. From being packaged, it must get into cases, it must get into pallets. From pallets, those pallets should be out of there. They get picked up by forklifts that then get to put into a warehouse. But for them to move from one warehouse to clients, now trucks must come pick. So this is an entire machine. It's a value chain.
Sure.
That's what Berry Gordy did when he created Motown Records. There were songwriters. There were music publishing, which was in-house. There was the marketing side of the company, which was in-house. There was PR, which was in-house. There was the radio division that deals with radio on a daily basis. Everything was in-house. Everything that you've just explained. And that's how TS Records was one of the companies that sort of somehow came up with our own business model that was almost similar to that in a smaller scale that made us successful. That's how or what 999 was.
Oh, Mafukati.
That's what, Sure. He had a working machine. He had people that deal with the media. He had people that sample radio. This was a machine, right? And all the way to name all of the labels, most of them, they used those or that type of a almost similar model. It's the same with, this is me from a distance. I don't know Butkosi's company, but this is what I think he was able to put together.
Yeah.
This is a system. And sometimes when you're outside of the system or when you're in a system, it's easy for you to think Metro FM is popping because of me. 2000 is popping because of me.
Yeah.
If I leave here, it's over. It's a machine. It's ngegiwe.
That was generation.
That's why people would even say Gyabanda outside the machine. People would say Gyabanda outside the ANC. Gyabanda outside the SABC. Gyabanda. Why are they saying that? They're saying that because there is this working thing. You're not different from everybody else that has come out of here.
Sure.
You just so happen to be made to become this brand that you think people love you, but they love you because you're here.
Sure.
Yes, as you go on your own, you'll still have a lot of people that love you, but you don't have this machine.
Sure.
So you're going to have to spend a lot of money. It's the same thing with in the music industry. So how does the machine get back its money though? If it's a soccer team, it must win cups. It must win the league. It must win all of these things. But it must provide a training environment for all of these players on a daily basis. It must travel around or move around 20 people in the whole country every week. It must house them in hotels. It must put them in holoplanes. It must put them in these combis. It must at some point make sure they've got some sort of apartments or where they stay. Like, where do you think all of that money comes from?
Sure.
And like, can they even afford? Like, how much money? Somebody was telling me to run a soccer team a month, at least, you need anything minimum 3 to 5 million a month to run a soccer team.
PSL
a month.
Team.
Yeah, so I hear. Right? I could be wrong.
No, I've heard some of these figures at PSL level.
But I'm definitely sure it's over $1 million a month. Who's popping out that money? And if they don't win the cups, if the songs that come out of that company are not hits, so then what the machine does in its contracts with their legal team, they would be exploiters, but legally it would allow them to exploit. That is, if baninhliziyo zokufuna uku-exploiter, to say uzosebenza la uzoyenza lokhu kuzoyenzakala kanje si-owna yonke into wena sikubhadala every month.
And those are normal corporates.
And those are corporates.
Never mind
That's what
entertainment.
happens.
I work at a
Anyways.
bank, ngolu 20,000, but the work I'm doing makes the bank 200,000. It's got nothing to do with me because I get my salary in Shaispan and I don't own any of the IP. It belongs to the bank.